Greetings and welcome to A Legionary's Life. So this is a game I recently purchased and figured, why not make a short little series on it, right? I haven't played it at all. All I know is that we play as a Legionary. You know, I'm on this Roman kick. Why not, right? Let's just lower the volume and the effects real quick. I don't know anything, but let's see here. Alright, full screen, show tutorial. Yeah, show tutorial, combat speed. I don't know what that means, but might as well put it on fast, right? Alright. So let's do a new game and see what happens. This game is unlike most RPGs. In general, it is not designed to put you in a situation where the odds are against you, but challenges should be picked carefully based on your Legionary strengths and weaknesses. Alright. Character creation. Your character will more or less frequently fail a task. That's okay. You can't succeed at everything. Don't get discouraged. No check in this game is a toss-up. Even though there is a random factor, your odds of success depend on your stats. Alright, combat can be hard at first, but you will get a lot better once you get the hang of it. Please always remember that the same rules also apply to AI and vice versa. There are help buttons on the many screens. Alright. So 50 and everything. I don't know if that's good or not. Balanced, mental. Could roll again, but I don't know. 50 might be pretty good. Like I said, I don't know. You can re-roll them as many times as you like until you are satisfied with the result. Besides their usage in combat, attributes, yeah. The higher your values, the higher the chance that a check will succeed. Enforces permadeath. If the main character dies, you'll start anew by rolling another one. On the bright side, you'll only see a fraction of the game content in each playthrough. Depending on how well you did with your most successful Legionaries, you'll be able to spend bonus points on new characters. Place emphasis on physical or mental attributes. It does not guarantee better values. Rather, it allows for higher peaks and increases the chance of getting higher than average results. On the other hand, values in the lower range will be more frequent and pronounced. Click on the group. Yeah. So I guess for our first character, we'll just straight up go with 50 and everything. Choose a name. We will be. Ooh, what would be a good Legionary name? What did we have for the Roman game we just played? Maxentius? No, I think that was our character's name. Romagnus, that was it, I believe. There we go. Choose a name, Romagnus. First war lasted for over 20 years. Conflict had been only a matter of time. Once the relentless expansion of Rome came close to the huge Carthaginian sphere of influence. A young power propelled by a staggering self-confidence, Rome had most of the Italic Peninsula under its control at the time. On the other side was the Punic city of Carthage, a centuries-old naval colossus dominating the western Great Sea. An insurmountable gap in power and prestige seemed to divide the two cities. Unexpectedly, the Roman Republic emerged victorious, incomplete as the victory was. Building upon its success, the city's maritime territory grew larger and more secure, while humiliating conditions well beyond the actual extent of the defeat were imposed upon Carthage. Nevertheless, the price was tremendous for both parties. Some say that not even Alexander's conquest devoured so many lives. It all paled compared to what was to come. The truce that followed lasted for a generation. You were a child when the situation hovered on the brink of war once again. You still remember the talk in Rome back then, when everybody expected the looming conflict to take place in the distant colonies of Hispania to the west. Now that an attack by sea was nigh impossible, the astonishment when the news reached the city is still fresh in your memory. A bold, not yet thirsty Carthaginian general named Hannibal Barca had led an army through the lands of the fierce Gauls and across the mountains to the north. The war was here, in Italia, a few hundred miles from Rome itself. The following years were marked by a growing panic, as reports of whole armies annihilated by Hannibal kept coming. The Punic general was stronger, smarter than anything Rome had ever faced before. Yet his attempt to turn the Italic allies on the Republic was unsuccessful. Defeating him in a pitched battle was beyond the realms of possibility. That much was clear to the Romans. At the same time, he could not lay siege to the capital. The conflict turned into an endless war of attrition. Meanwhile, another war was being fought in faraway Hispania, crucial to prevent reinforcements from joining Hannibal. About a year ago, the Roman legions were soundly defeated, and their commanders, Proconsul Publius Cornelius Scipio and his brother Gnaeus, were killed. What little remained of the army was now controlling a small patch of land. Even after reinforcements joined the survivors, the situation looked more desperate than ever. When the Centuriate Assembly had to appoint a new proconsul, only Scipio's son, a young man still in his 20s, stepped forward. No one else wished to take on such a hopeless assignment. You, on the other hand, had no choice at all. Right after you had come of age, you were enrolled in a freshly raised legion, part of a second 11,000-strong reinforcement bound to accompany the new proconsul. After a brief training period, you embarked on a long journey to Hispania. Now you've reached your destination and joined what is left of the previous army. Apparently, with the Romans out of the picture, the Carthaginians had divided into 3 large hosts, each of them at least as big as your current force. They are a long way from your headquarters, committed to securing the whole region. So far away from your home that you can hardly comprehend the distance, with little to no chance of ever seeing your family again. Deprived of most of the rights you held as a civilian, you feel strangely calm as you prepare to face the hardships to come. Alright, so now I have no idea what we do. So let's take a look at our characters. For Magnus, awareness 48. Why? I don't know. You were a simple legionnaire, one of about 120. Wage, fixed cost, line Hastani. Alright. So let's see here. Opinions, virtue, morale, centurion, proconsul. I'm assuming, yeah, get people to like us. What's in our inventory? We got a shield, metallic Zephos. Reach 2. Alright. Deed. We have no deeds. Oh, and this would tell us. Yep. Damage protection, anti-armor resistance, cover. Alright. Affects all attack rolls involving your weapon skill. In general, the higher the better, but your skills surpass those of your opponent by a wide margin. Alright. No action. Alright. Then we'll just, we can do training, workouts, leisure, buy, sell, miscellaneous. Okay, we can do extra patrol. Nope, no, that's message logs. Training, javelin practice, solo practice, sparring, sword skill, but only when the value is low. I'm assuming our value is low. 29. I'm assuming that's low. Sparring, good. This training is a lot more effective than sparring anyone, although it requires that the troop has a pretty high opinion of you. Well, workouts. We can run, we can swim, we can go to the gym. Let's go to the gym. Unfortunately, you aren't getting any better. Oh, and this tells us what we have. Alright, well, let's do some training. Do some solo practicing. You're definitely getting better at it. Your sword skill has increased. The thread of your life is spun. You're stuck with an especially aggressive sparring partner this morning. Decius has been here at Hispania since long before your arrival. He's one of the survivors of last year's debacle. His blade has come dangerously close to your throat twice already. Even the wooden practice sword can be lethal when it's used like that. Attempt a spectacular counter-strike or keep going? Let's keep going. You try to stand your ground as best you can, but he's too skilled for you. A quick slash of your sword on your sword arm and a thrust to your ribs. Your health is decreased by 9. Alright, well that sucks. Let's do some more solo practice. Yay! Wounds hurt and your recovery feels painfully slow. Your morale is decreased by 5. Ooh, forgot, we are wounded. Leisure. Let's just hang around. Alright. Miscellaneous. Could offer a sacrifice. Extra patrol. Extra guard. Extra coaching. Let's do an extra guard. Morale is decreased by 2. Yeah. We're still content at the very least. Buy, sell, nothing we can buy. We could search. Okay. We can buy new Zephos, some chainmail, light Celtic helmet. Yeah, nothing worth it, I suppose. Yeah. Let's go for a run. Then we'll go for a swim. Over exercise stress. Oh. Alright. Then we can go over to leisure and just have some fun. Yeah, morale's increased. We lost 10 denarii. It's fine. We're not spending it, right? Let's just hang around. Then let's go back and do some swimming. Nope. Yes, that wasn't worth it. Miscellaneous. Let's do some extra guard. Extra coaching. Nope. Morale is decreased by 2. Training. Do some more solo practicing. Not getting any better. Hey, at least our javelin's getting. Lost 10 denarii. Morale is increased. Hey, at least we lost. Oh. You are on guard duty when you hear a strange noise. It came from somewhere to your left. Investigate. It's just an owl. With relief, you go back to your post. Passes without incident. Nice. Let's have some more fun. Well, we lost some more money, but that's fine. Now, can we do some more training over exercise stress? Oh. Quintus Labinia since you were kids. Now he's in the same manipula as you. You have noticed that he's been acting very nervously as of late. Ask him what's wrong. Lost his father in a disaster of Kane about 6 years ago. Your leaders believe they could crush him. Oh. Been waiting for a chance to fight back for such a long time, yet now that he has the opportunity, he's fear of dying. After sharing his concern with you, Quintus looks overtly relieved. He thanks you for the talking and goes about his business. Hey, that's nice. Let's do some javelin practice. Do some more solo. Alright, spar anyone? Alright. I'd rather not go into battle with our over-exercise stress here. Play some dice. Alright, time to move on. Alright, let's move on. The camp bursts into activity as the whole army prepares to leave. You march to the south. It doesn't take long for your destination to become apparent. You are bound for New Carthage, the capital of the Carthaginian colonies here in Hispania. It's a daring move, and very risky. Several days later, you reach your destination and set camp not far from the city. According to camp talk, the closest enemy army is about 10 days' march from here. A long siege is out of the question. You'll have to take New Carthage by storm. You cast a glance at the city walls, strong stone walls. The thought of fighting your way up there makes your stomach churn. It's hard not to think that you may be looking at the place where your days will end. Yeah, we got some high morale. We're doing health, it's all good. Endurance, sword skill 33 at the very least, right? Maybe we can kill someone. Alright. Do Carthage, Hispania. Let's do it! The next morning, your manipulative... how do you pronounce that word? Manipulate. I'm just going to call it Manipul for now. Is among the first to move out of the camp and reach the plain right in front of the city. If what your centurion said is true, the garrison of New Carthage consists of a small mercenary army, possibly 1,000 strong, and of course, the city militia. You are taking your place on the battlefield when all of a sudden, cries of alarm rise from the ranks. You look ahead with a start. The city gate is wide open. A screaming mass, numbering thousands, leave the safety of the walls, quickly closing the gap with your partially deployed first line. Judging by their scant equipment, they must be the militia. The enemy commander wouldn't risk his precious mercenaries like this. Blood pounding in your ears, you get ready to receive them as the first battle of your life engulfs you. Alright, combat. When the other side is at the right distance, you prepare to hurl your first javelin. Pick a specific target, yeah. Not a bad throw, but it misses. Alright. Javelin. How far away are we? Hit, throw, hit him in the arm. Alright. You can hover your mouse over any element of the combat UI to view its toolkit tip. For example, each selectable action contains a further... Well, there's 11 pages. Every time it's your turn to act, you can choose among several actions. Each action, aside from those that open a submenu, has one or more indicators. The first one usually represents your chance to hit. The second, depending, has an outcome. A full icon corresponds to 100%. Alright. And so on with the heat of combat, these icons represent a legionary's level of confidence. Always keep an eye on your stance. When it's not full, you are more open to attack, and your own strikes are more easily averted. You also become slower. The lower the stance, the worse it gets. This is true for the enemy, too. Stance can be quickly regained through the recover action. Fatigue will slowly build up depending on your own actions. When the circle is full, your fatigue will increase 1 level, 3 levels. If you become exhausted before your enemy, you will be in trouble. Successful hits on limbs increase the victim's fatigue. Alright. Minor concerns. There are a number of situations where there's more relevant, though, for example... Alright. Attitude bars of extreme tactical importance. A defensive attitude sacrifices the offense. An aggressive attitude does the opposite. If you frequently maintain a defensive attitude, you might slowly lose morale. Sometimes it's a cheap price to pay to live and fight another day. You can click in any character on the combat UI for a detailed screen showing their values. Alright. So what do we got here? We can do respite, shield, attack, soft spot. Let's do a regular attack. We attacked their head. Nice. They missed us. Let's go for a feint. We can go for a... Nice. Let's go for another attack. Let's go for a torso. I really hope we're gonna be winning this. Groin attack. Missed. They succeed on recovering. Alright, we're gonna recover as well. Go for a groin. Missed again. Oh, they attacked us. Alright, let's go for a shield. No. Let's go for a feint. A soft spot. Torso. Oh, missed them. Recover. Oh, okay. Shield, it's not gonna do anything. Let's recover again. Hit, nice. Let's do a knock. Succeeded, nice. Do a quick feint again. Failed. All right. Dude. You won't be able to keep facing the current enemy for much longer. Recover. Come on. The new formation starts. Oh no, we would have won that one. The Carthaginian militia is in disarray. An improvised pursuit is attempted, but your vanguard is stopped at the city gate before it can break in. Alright, take a look. We only lost 10 health at the very least, so that's nice. The Centaurian beckons to some of your comrades. After a brief talk, they move away from the Manipuli. You wonder what is going on. The rest of you will storm the city walls. Many ladders are being propped up against the walls, while a constant shower of missiles is raining down from the battlements. The Centaurian promised to share a generous portion of his reward, should he manage to be the first man over the walls. We're going to do our best to stay alive. Trying to protect yourself as best you can. This is a nightmare. No matter how hard you try, you can't protect yourself from everything. Ooh, nice. Decreased by 0. The cacophony is unbearable. Cries from both enemies and allies blend with the thuds of stones and smaller projectiles bouncing all around you. Suddenly, the noise begins to dwindle and fade. You can't believe what you are seeing. Hundreds of Roman legionaries are running along the top of the wall, coming from the north. How did they get there? Anyhow, the Punics are melting before them, leaving the battlements unguarded. In the end, your allies reach the gate and open it, letting in the bulk of your legions. Nice. Do we have any deeds? We wounded a militiaman. That's it. You follow your Manipuli into the city streets. Your orders are very clear. Secure the city by killing everything that meets you in the open. Hopefully nobody will be so ill-considered. Your thoughts are interrupted when a small number of militiamen stand in your path. Oh, okay. Guess we, close in. Alright, attacking the torso. Missed. Let's do ooh, no, a feint's not gonna work. Shield. Missed, yeah. We got, recover. And then we're gonna have to recover again. Oh. Ooh. We have a friend. We have some friends now. Attack. Three on one. Go for the soft spot. Feint. Let's attack the head. Nice. You look at the militiaman's lifeless body. Quick thoughts flickering through your mind. Elation. Because we won. We won. We're feeling exhilarated. An officer yelling out orders brings you back down to earth with a bump. You move on. You keep marching along the streets. As is custom, looting is strictly prohibited until the battle is over. Stick to the rules. New Carthage is almost conquered, but 500 mercenaries from the garrison are still holding the citadel. The proconsul is looking for volunteers for an assault on this last bastion. He's throwing in a more than doubled loot share. These mercenaries are nothing like the militia you have been facing until now. They may not be the enemy's best troops. They wouldn't have been left here if they were, but they are still professional soldiers. Only the most experienced legionnaires are volunteering. No one would blame you if you backed off. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Your newly assembled force makes its way to the citadel. The mercenaries are waiting for you in the open. Numbers are on your side, but they have the high ground. When the other side is at the right distance, you prepare to hurl your first javelin. Pick a specific target. Not a bad throw, but it misses. Alright. What's that? We wouldn't hit, I don't think. So let's just close in. Alright, let's do a quick feint. Failed. Oh, let's do a respite. Succeeded. Oh, it hit me in the dick. Alright, this might have been a bad idea. Torso. Hey. Oh, respite. Another torso shot. I missed. Recover. Respite. Maybe if I can hold off and survive until... Nice. Yeah, no, that's not gonna do anything. Ooh, close one, close one. Do a quick feint. No. Attack the torso again. Recover. Hail Mary, head. Ooh. We actually did it. Oh, he knocked me. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Do a quick recover. Failed. That's fine. And we're dead. Well. We had a shared killed and wounded someone. Score of 10. Not bad for our first time. I didn't know what good stats are or anything. Hall of Fame. Alright. Well, we can't continue, so then we would have to start a new game. But I think we're going to end this here. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this game here. Seemed pretty fun. A lot of talking there, so I'm going to have to rest my voice. But other than that, kind of want to do a new one right away, but no, we'll hold off. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this little series. If we continue on, let me know your guys' thoughts are on it. Anyway, leave a like if you like, leave a dislike if you dislike, but tell me why, and I shall see you all later.